Hello everyone, welcome to another day in Shroud of the Avatar. Now today is a special day in the life of Buck Rogers. I decided that I wanted to go into Artifice, but you have to follow the path of truth to do that. So I thought I would take this time to actually start the path of truth from the start. So I chose to use the character Buck Rogers for doing this. So we're starting him afresh, so he's got the same name, such like, and so all of his account stuff is safe. So, but he had a few things. He had a special cloak, he had the Lord British cloak, which should still be in his bank, even though the character's been restarted. Now, so we're going to start this, and I believe we've got to run as a mage on this one. So I will just rush through this bit, as there are plenty of tutorials on how to do this. So just need to talk to our Arabella and word guide, and then manifestation. There is something that if you don't click the word manifestation and you try and leave, it then comes up as one of the options to go back and talk to her and click the word manifestation. So I thought I would point out one important thing that's come up in the forums and such like. It's about the new player book. Now hopefully it will change, but we will point out as second as we get to it. Now we're just going to create our characters, appearance and look. It seems to be running a lot quicker. And what should we have around here? And oh yeah, I think I used that one for back. No, let's wait. Like a seaman, doesn't he? Victorian seaman. Anyway, that'll do. Not too fussed about books and characters personally. Just like to look for something slightly different. Let's go for let's go for the standard slick look. Yeah. No facial hair, and the rest I'm not really worried about. There we go. Don't want to get tied up too much in player creation. Right, so now there's our character now. Good old basic dress. Now this next thing is the bit that some people are getting caught out in. Now the game does give instructions here. Drag the book of the lectern to take the book. At the moment, if you don't pick up the book here, it looks like you don't take it with you into the world of Novia. Now what the book is, if we double click on it, it's actually an introduction book on how to get around the game and such like. So you might need it for, if you get stuck at points in the game. So tips for new players. It's a book where they're going to put help and advice, for when you start the game. It's like your game guide. So it is, especially as a new player, it's important to pick it up. Now what we're actually hoping is that it's automatically placed in your account when you actually start the game. So, it's like we start here with a torch, which I don't know why, but we could easily start here with the torch and the book. But we just need to either drag it onto you and then let go, or you can open up the inventory, drag it into the inventory. So it's something important to do. Right, so now we've picked up the book of the lectern. Also now need to pop up to see the oracle. I don't know which are the right questions, but seeing as you can make a choice at the end, I don't think we really need to worry. So, ready, continue. And I'm pretty certain it's the mage path we need to take. If I am incorrect, I'll just be restarting Thingy. It warns us that this storyline isn't yet complete, but we will follow it through to its completion. Yep, that's the right one, Path of Truth, the settlement of Blood River, because I know Blood River is where it starts, so we need to choose the Path of the Mage. There we go. Now we just need to enter the Lunar Rift. And I've not been through this one, so this will be a first for me as well. Right, here we are. Actually at the Blood River Massacre, which is in Blood Bay. Now, do bear in mind that each of these quests will start in their starting point, but will then go to a training zone, which this one has not yet been created. So, if you're watching this later in the videos, you might notice some changes. So, we will just follow it through. So it's saying there's some bodies are not human, but have a look at them. Some newsletters here. Yeah, just some general issues, but we'll take them anyway. We might need them later on. Oh, he's just got some gold on him. He notes a watcher down here. They're just, by the nature of their word, keeping an eye on us. Again, some mustering notices. Talking about wielding a blade. Guess it's filling out some of the storyline. Let's carry on up. And we meet our first character here. It says someone is up ahead, maybe he knows what happened. Robert Vines, I am the magistrate from the city of Airy. Ask me your name. At the Satan, type whatever you like. I don't know if it makes a difference if you type in your name correctly. There we go, and we hit enter. Now we have our first quest. It says escape the battlefield. Take it you have arrived here as well, unarmed. It looks like an interesting place. Choose your assistance if you are willing. Would you allow me to accompany you for a bit? Tell Robert yes, if you will to accept his help, or no, you're not. Your choice is your own. Though saying yes is recommended. Right. Let me look around, see what I found. Dwelling. Received an item, summoning from summon Robert thing. Oh, right, so he's given us something. Oh, he's given us some reagents. And summoning Robert Hines. Robert Hines is somehow separated from you. You can use it. Oh, it's a tool to call him if he's separated from you. Has he equipped us with anything? Still don't have any weapon, but okay. Let's talk to him again quickly. Oh, there's the combat bar, so we've got our beginning items on here, which it's best to see if there are any others in your arsenal. So what do we start with? That's crafting. What adventuring ones have we got here? Normal blades and 5 in each of those. We are a mage, so we've got fire arrow. Bring that down. I've got ignite weapon, which we haven't got anything to ignite yet. We'll still bring that down, because we could probably do a bit of training if we get ourselves a wand or something. Then we've got, looks like a bit on the sun, because there's 25 in sun. Yeah, that's the one we've got down here. Some in life, which of course, and you've also got purify, which are clearing up some negative effects. Which I don't think we'll be using that much, but we will put it down there. We've got some in air. I've got gust. It's handy just to blow baddies away. Oh, we've got summoning given to us as well, which I've done a video on summoning if you want to look in my library. Okay, so that's all of the starting abilities we've got. It says we've got, let's just have a quick word with him again just in case there was anything else. Help. Right, so look around, see if we can find out what's happened. No, I don't. There's somebody down here, but I just want to have a quick look around. Some bodies in here. If nothing else, we'll scavenge them for any check any notes. Something about bone steel, which I do know is part of the quest. A bit more gold. Some more newsletters. Well, they've got a value of 1, so they can be sold, so it's probably worth picking them up. At Soul Town, lemon, which is a food item. Some bass. Just have a quick look in the cupboards. Some cloth boots. More gold. Now you can break boxes open. The door here. Looks like a washroom. Check cupboard. Nope. And there's a ladder here, which to go up ladders you just double click on them. Supports to a roof, which is nothing up here. Wonder if we can carefully go down. There we go. Another body here. We just lost our health. Oh no, he's coming. No one over here, but let's have another few more bits of resources, always worth picking up. There's another one. Just in case you never know, you might find something of use on them, because they are random in the game. So what you see me pick up here, the newsletters will probably be on them, but you might find some, you might pick up some slightly different items. Another one over here. It's like the corn and the bass, you know, and these maps, you might find that you might not get them. The way to the west behind the fence is that. So what we're going to do, if you do miss the text, I do block this out because it normally carries, you know, player chat as well, you know, guild chat. But if you do miss them, it's always going to be written down here. Way to the west is behind some stone wall, appears to be the home of the village's leader. You should look inside. There was somebody going to give us, was that the person who was going to give us a quest earlier? And the reason why I say that is because this is the one that's going to give us a quest, but I want to have a look at some of the other stuff. I think we'll talk to this one first. You will need a sword. You can find one. Double click on him. Not going to be without some backup steel, trust me on this. There should be a spare sword on the weapon rack by the barn, some ways southeast of here. Just asking his name. Edward the Wanderer. What's his job? It then goes on about the sword, help, and his questing. We'll go southeast of here. So looking at the map, should be a barn southeast of here, which there's the barn in question. Here's a few weapons we've got here. Rusted elven sword, that's why they give us the flame. There is also a shoddy bow and a shield. And we'll take the mace. Oh, some quivers of bows down here, we'll pick those up, because you don't have to use the weapons that are given to you. Right, let's just have a look at our inventory. Filter out equipment, because this is the equipment that we've just picked up. Looks like we must have equipped the sword. Oh, when we've equipped the shield as well. Okay. Let's go back to him now. A couple of people over here. Now the worms are handy for fishing, if it, because you will find that there probably might be a fishing quest when they do the training zone for this. Now if you look on the map, if you're looking for the people in question, the important people are marked on your map. So on your compass at the top, sorry. Check this body here. More gold. Now we've got the sword. Now what does he want us to do? Now this little symbol here gives you an idea that it's got a quest. Okay, he's not giving us any prompts. Greetings, traveller. I'm Edward the Wanderer, a wandering bard with some renown. Oh, right, he wants our name again. Let's type our name in. Oh, right, okay. And then hit the enter key. Here we go. Rogers, I've seen long time bards, still know the sight, virtue of truth. It's letting us know we're on the path of truth. There's something about calamity. The moon fell from the sky. All that we knew was lost. Known of time before the fall, prophecy to say that you would return. You need to seek out the oracle, discover your destiny. She does like going on about such things. Right, we've got to find the oracle. Just see if there are any other. I think we've covered all of the prompts that are available to us. Now we chose that one. Seeing if there's anything on moon. We never chose the word moon. Just following the same storyline. 400. Talk about the prophecy. Explore the Elder's house. Thought we'd looked in the Elder's house. There was a person up here. Oh, that's when he was talking about the Elder's house. Let's have a word with him. Vertas. Just going through the words, clicking on there. Salvage without editor. River. Probably haven't passed through the name. Finds his job. Up to anything, just was salvage. Right. It says about house, so the house here, so let's go in and have a look in this house. Oh, here we go. That dagger is important. Double click on it to pick it up. Bone steel dagger, which I do know is part of the quest. Let's have a look at the note here. Stayer Masters. Suit bone steel weapons in deposit. Okay. You'll pick it up. In a journal. If it's important at the moment, pick it up. of the bodies round here. Rusty sword there. Our jar of worms, which again is used in fishing. So I would recommend keeping it. Because as I say, there might be a fishing quest later. You are going to be going into the training area once we leave this, which I don't believe is ready yet, so when it is, we will be doing a video on it. Leather helm. All these items are handy to pick up. Nothing in there, because if we actually look at what we've got now, we've got some boots and a leather helm here, which might be a bit stronger than what we're carrying. Now if you look over on the left is what you've got, and over on the right is what you're wearing. Now what we're wearing is better than those boots, so we don't need that, but we haven't got a helmet at all. That'll give us a little bit more damage resistance, so we'll put that on us. Now this comes up because it's virtually worn out, but it'll give us a little bit of extra protection. We can look to get better armor later on. Right, so just have a look. I should find out more about it. See if he's got anything about. I was worried about Airy. Closest city from here, down the coast. Prior misunderstandings. Human. Okay, can't find enough from him. Just quickly go round, see if there is any other things we can salvage. They certainly want to give out these notes. Got a few worms. Go and have a talk with this bard, because he's still got a little flashing hand just in case he's got something else. Ah, here we go. Also wrote another entry journal, Path of Truth is in active development. Oh, they're just warning you that it's not yet completed. Oh, it's actually given the option to start the path of love, which has only just been completed. Sorry. So Stanley in Soul Town, which if you do follow the path of love as an archer or ranger, then that is the quest that you would need to do that. So. Right, my companion must trust to depart without delay. Open the gate for us. It's just saying that there's some unfriendly people on the other side. And then we just have to say that we're ready. Goodbye. I don't know if we've got 2 people following us now. Yeah, it looks like we've got 2 people helping us out now. Oh, he's opening the gate for us, and we've got loads of baddies up here. So, Z key to, or Z key to equip, but since we're a mage and we've got some ranged capability, you can either double click, or you can use the tab key to actually go through your targets. We'll use some of our ranged abilities first of all. this one here, we can blow people back. Now normally you should have enough ability, you know, you've got enough health to not too much worry about dying. You keep an eye on your health bar, which is the red one, and your focus bar, which is the blue one. The focus will be used when you actually do an action like swinging the sword or casting casting an ability. Lots of worms up this one. So again, we're going to go a little bit closer. Use the tab, fire off some of our ranged abilities to weaken our targets. I'm just going to pull back, see if we can get. Still seem to be focused on me. Something I haven't been using an ability in either. Which you see me use a lot on my Scarface character. Which we do it on this one, which is flaming up the sword. Not the shield also flames. Oh no, it did flame up and stop. By using the flame, it means you get a little bit more chance of fire damage. So we use our ranged abilities to draw them. So you'll notice that is now on fire. And let's come out of combat. Oh right, hit quite a lot there. So when I said you should be okay, it's probably a better idea to be more cautious than what I'm being. Loads of daggers. We're out of combat, so we should start healing a bit quicker. I've got some foods here. Earth resistance. Young can give us 2 focus combat. Normally you can eat 2 items at any one time. These all help focus and health regenerate a little bit quicker if you eat. Yeah, got 2 on there. Got spirit and some focus. Right, these baddies. Yep, and it looks like they're also mages, so it looks like we're much stronger than them. And he'll go in with his sword so we can actually stay and stand back. Him doing most of the work. Let's loot our corpses. Now we've got a wand on that one. Some staffs. Have a look at our inventory and equipment. We can change to the staff if we want. Bludgeoning weapon, 2-handed. And you can change to this weapon if you feel you'd like to. It doesn't have much damage, but it can hit more than one target at a time. And let's just fire off our magic at him. The good thing is you can't command him to fight him, so he's got to hit you. But he's still not. Now he's going to go in. There we go. combat so we can recover faster. Make our way across the river, across the bridge. Oh, now he's started a talking thingy with us. Obviously it happens when we get the other side of the thingy. Now if you've got your weapon equipped at this point, you need to make certain that you've put your weapons away so you can then talk with him again. Right, so it's up to Airy. Airy is my home, largest city in the Long Fall. The Elves of the North and the Stars of the South. So the city of Airy's magistrates. Just say take the dagger to Airy up here, so I would say that's probably going to be our next anyway, but we should have. Bring Robert to Edward. Just wondering what happened there, because he came out with us. I'm just going to go back and find the character again. Now we have to click on the gate 3 times if you do find any of these gates. No, I don't know what's going on there. Right, okay, let's go to Airy. It says bring Robert to Edward. Mind you, this, as I say, this path isn't yet complete, as everyone does a couple of times, so let's say, I think we now need to follow the path of taking the dagger to Airy. You said it was to the field. Explore to your next destination, Airy. Feel free to explore more. Your next zone is Airy. Okay. Now only because of my experience I can see an exit to the scene up here. That's only because of my experience. As a new player you probably might not notice it, but these archways are nearly always an exit of an instance. So, and this will come up on your map as you come close to it. Novia is the main map of the game. So let's head out onto Novia, go and find Airy. Right, things we've got to this point. I think I will end this part of the Path of Truth, and we will pick it up again a little bit later. So if you have liked the video, don't forget to click on the like button. Also feel free to leave any comments in the comment section, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, if you click on the subscribe button, then you'll get to know when more of my content comes out. Thank you for watching.